In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a double-sided table runner. If you're new here, hi, my name is Kim with Kimagine DIY, where I hope to help you imagine the possibilities with DIYs and crafts. I love DIYs, especially if it has two purposes or two styles. This double-sided table runner, so I can just switch it up whenever I want, and it takes up less space when you store it away. Let's just jump in on this easy sewing tutorial. Okay, first thing, you want to wash your fabric just to make sure it's not going to shrink anymore. Then iron it completely out. I'm actually taking the length of my table runner and folding it over so I can cut the width in one cut. And that's one of the tricks if you're just doing a straight line and you don't have to worry about patterns. That's a great way to just cut all the way through. When you're measuring your table runner, you want to think about the seam allowance also. So if you want a 50-inch table runner, don't forget your half-inch seam, so that's another inch. It would be 51 that you're going to cut out. Same thing with the width. If you want it 15 inches, it's going to be 16. Then I also decided to cut some of the selvage off, so I'm really tightening up the corners. I have the length and I have the width. So you do the same measurements and cuts with your secondary fabric. You can see I have them both pinned together using my sewing clips, and then it's time to do your first stitch. So here I'm doing a half-inch seam allowance around the entire thing. Remember, when you're pinning, you want the right side of the fabric together, and then sew because you'll be turning the entire project inside out. You want to leave an opening just enough for your hand to get through to be able to pull it right side out again. Now that the half-inch seam allowance is all done, you just want to clip the corners to make really sharp edges nice and crisp when you turn it inside out. And it might be a little difficult, so just get a popsicle stick, a dull pen, and just wiggle those corners out so they look nice. Then you're going to take your iron and iron all the sides flat. You really want to make sure none of that extra fabric folded in, so you want to press those seams back out, maybe with your finger inside, and then be able to iron it flat so everything is nice and crisp. Then you're going to want to hand sew that opening closed. With that half-inch seam allowance in, I actually was just taking my needle in between those two overhangs to pull it together so you wouldn't see any exterior stitches. It's really up to you how you want to do it. You can just do overhand if you'd like, but I didn't want to see the threads on the exterior. You can even glue it if you want. Next, for the finishing touch, I like to do another half-inch seam from the top side, from the right side, just so it helps to keep everything clean. You wouldn't have to iron it as much, and it just gives it a really nice finishing touch. Also, folks, if you guys decide to try this, please make sure to comment below. I would love to see your creations. And here's the finished design. It came out so great. I really love how it looked, and the fact that, of course, you can switch it up if you get tired of it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this holiday mini-series. Please hit that subscribe button and also check out the other videos for my holiday series. And I hope to see you guys in the next video.